Hello and welcome to the Motocross Network. Today we are going to take a look at the next major race in our sport, and that is the legendary Paris Supercross, which will be taking place next weekend in Paris La Défense Arena. In this video, we're going to take a look at the full rider lineup and the track map. Before we get into that, if you want to support us, head to the mxnetwork.store, links in the description. Grab a copy of our magazine. Issue number 10, our latest issue, is available. We've got a small stack of these left. We also have some leftovers from last year. I think this is issue number 5. Max Anstey, after he won his first Supercross race back when he was on Honda. That's available. And we even have a very small stack of our first ever issue from years ago. It's pretty vintage at this point. But if you want to see where we started, you can grab one of these. They're available. And then the rest of the issues are kind of sold out. I think we have one more maybe. But beginning in December-ish, maybe late November, when we get our own magazine production set up, all taken care of, we'll restock everything. So if you're interested in any of the other ones, take a look later in this month or beginning in December, and they should be available. So now we're doing everything from beginning to end, writing, editing, and printing right here in our office in the United States. We took on a heavy workload and expense to print these ourselves, so go support us and buy a copy. All right, we're going to start with the 450 class. It's also known as the SX1 class. A lot of notable riders from around the world, along with some top French riders, are listed. First up is the popular Aussie phenom and defending American Supercross champion and defending King of Paris, Jett Lawrence. The next rider is the multi-time AMA Pro Motocross and Supercross champion, Monster Energy Star Racing Yamaha rider, fresh off a fantastic ride at Motocross of Nations for Team USA, Cooper Webb. After that, we have another multi-time Supercross and Motocross champion, one of the most popular French riders in the world, Phoenix Racing Honda's Dylan Ferrandis. We then have a rider who's kind of known as a Supercross specialist who raced AMA Pro Motocross for the first time in the better part of a decade this year, Rockstar Energy Husqvarna rider Malcolm Stewart. To cap off the list of prominent riders in the 450 class, we have the 450 class rookie who actually made his debut on the 450 last year in Paris Supercross, Hunter Lawrence. Let's now look at the rest of the riders lining up in the 450 class, a.k.a. SX1. Now, forgive me if I don't pronounce all these right. Most of them are Frenchies. Riding the number 3 Husqvarna, Nicolas Albin. Riding the number 6 Suzuki, another French rider, Thomas Ramet. Number 20, riding the Yamaha GSM Daffy Michelin machine, Gregory Aranda. Number 68, Romain Pape, riding a Privateer Gas. I've actually spoken to him a lot this year. He had a lot of great performances here in the United States and is hoping to get a ride. He did it kind of all Privateer, and he performed pretty well. I believe he got a couple top 10s this summer in America, so that's pretty incredible. Wicked fast rider. Can't wait to see what he's got in Paris. Then on the number 137, Yamaha, Adrian Escoffier. And then number 211, a Portuguese rider on a Yamaha Monster Energy machine, Alberto Paulo. Number 491, a German rider on a Yamaha, Paul Haberland. Number 692, a Spanish rider on the Yamaha GSM Daffy Michelin machine, Ander Valentin. Number 727, French rider on a Suzuki, Boris Maillard. And to cap it off, number 911, Jordi Tixier, a former MX2 world champion, riding on his self-owned Honda JT911 team. Let's now take a look at the 250 class, a.k.a. SX2. This class is organized a bit different than SX1. In the 450 class, they have just an entry list. In 250s, they have guaranteed riders, which I'll start with. Then they will take 9 riders from their French championship race that they will hold either the night before or earlier in the night. So headlining the SX2 class is the defending 250 AMA Supercross champion, 2-time MX2 world champ, and uber popular French rider Tom Vialle. Next up is the defending Prince of Paris, the greatest Japanese rider of all time, and first to win Paris Supercross, Honda HRC rider Joe Shimoda. After that, we have the recently crowned 2024 French Elite Championship 450 motocross champion, Maxime Desprez. And the final prominent rider in the SX2 class is the French Elite Championship 250 class champion runner-up, Mathis Borame. Let's now take a look at the rest of the SX2 class rider lineup. Like I said, not all of these riders will line up. Only 9 of the riders on the bottom list I'll put up on screen will race in Paris Supercross, depending on where they finish in the French Championship race when they do that. We have the number 335, Enzo Polius, French rider on a Triumph. Number 389, I'm going to try to pronounce this, Jules Pietre on a Yamaha. Number 744, Saad Soleimani on a Yamaha. He's actually a Moroccan rider. That's pretty interesting to see. Number 945, Anthony Bourdon, maybe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. On Bud Racing Kawasaki. Number 11, Kelvin Fonville on a KTM. Number 14, Arnaud Aubin on a KTM. Number 22, Michael I don't know how they say it over there, Lamarck on a KTM. Number 170, Yanis Ursudi on the Stark. Number 221, Kevin Ballinger on a Husqvarna. Number 225, Charles Lefrancois, Honda Moto Blues SR. Number 259, Julien Lebeau on a Yamaha. Number 505, Dorian Koch on a Husqvarna. Number 831, Bryce Malin on Bud Racing Kawasaki. Number 851, Clement Briat on a KTM. And number 965, Hugo Manzado on a Husqvarna. So yeah, the 450 class is stacked, and I'm certain there will be some great battles. Although the 250 class has some less prominent riders on the world stage, at least, I guarantee all those French riders will provide us with great racing as well. Let's now take a look at the track map. I'll throw that up on screen right now. As you can see, the start is right in the center of the track. You take off and hang a left into the first turn and rhythm lane right after that. It looks like there's multiple ways to hit it, but it looks like the most likely line will be step on, step off, triple, double. Then you hang another left into a triple and a step over. Hang a right, go across the start into a sandy right-hand corner. Then you come out, take a left out of the sand, go down the start into a left-hand corner with rollers. Then you enter the second rhythm, step on, step off, onto another step on, step off, and triple out. Hang another left. I think there's a roller at the beginning into the whoop section. Hang a right to the finish. It looks like you can either double or triple the finish, then a double before you take the final left. One more double, and that's a lap on the 2024 Supercross of Paris. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to watch this race. In the past, I wasn't too pumped about Paris Supercross, but I'd watch it anyways. But the past couple of years, it's been pretty stacked. A lot of prominent riders racing there. I love all these races in the off-season with Paris Supercross, Australian Supercross, and World Supercross now. It feels like the racing never ends. Before we know it, it'll be January, and the American Series will start up again. Less and less empty weekends, so that's great to see. So yeah, there really isn't a break in racing anymore, and I love it, and I'm sure you guys do as well. But, all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Let us know what you think about the rider lineup and the track map in the comments down below. Don't forget to go support our sponsor, Blood Lubricants. Premium, high-quality, American-made oil and lubricant products. They have regular engine oil, their premium Clutch RX oil, Bloodbath wash and wax, chain lube, and much, much more. It's all high-quality stuff. Don't take my word for it. It's Chris Kiefer tested and approved as well. You can save 25% off site-wide using our code TMN25, so go give them some support. And, of course, don't forget to go snag a copy of our magazine. Like I said, we have our very first issue, small stack of those left. Got some leftovers from last year if you're interested. Max Anstey on that one. And then we have our latest and greatest issue, number 10. And, yeah, if you're interested in the ones that are sold out, give us about a month or so, and they should be all back in stock once we get our own production set up complete. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you all in the next one.